We put together a list of niche tech that we actually use and that you may have a use case for too.
Let's check them out.
These are bone conduction headphones from a company called Shocks. Now, what sets these apart from my daily driver Bose noise canceling over-ear headphones is their use case. So these transmit the audio through vibrations through your head, and so my ears are open to hear if teammates are approaching me, so I can really be aware of my surroundings. Another use case I've found for them is when I'm gaming. So at one point I was in a room with my friends, we all had our different game systems, and I had my game audio coming through these bone conduction headphones, and I could still hear my friends and talk to them. And another situation was when I was on a vacation with my wife, I had my Steam Deck, and I could still hear and interact with her while listening to the audio from my Steam Deck. You can pick these up on, say, Amazon for anywhere from $100 to $150 based on the sale they have running. I would say that the audio quality on these bone conduction headphones is good. It's a lot better than it used to be. It's not great yet. So you have to keep that in mind. The use case, again, is very niche for me. So I would say these are a good bet if you can think of a situation where they'd make sense for you. If you like content like this, it would help us out a ton for you to hit that like and subscribe button. Here's Zach.
Speaking of the sound quality Josh mentioned earlier, one of my niche items is this DAC amp. Rather than connecting your headphones straight to your computer, you would connect this to your computer and connect your headphones into this. It'll amplify the signal that's coming into it and will also clean it up depending on your connections. Having something like this on your desk allows you to run more power-hungry headphones like these ones here, or larger speaker monitors. I love high quality audio, and this provides that. This one will go for about $200 to $250. You can get in at the entry level for probably about $50 to $100 and have a large increase in your sound quality and the experience you're having while you're listening to your music.
All right, so this is a standalone external media display that gives you Apple CarPlay or Android Auto functionality in slightly older cars that don't come natively with that functionality. I am a huge fan of the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto user interface. I think it is clean. I think it's clear. I think I would much rather be seeing my actual Spotify media or my Apple Music or my Google Maps than all of the other things that would come on a normal car infotainment system. This connects to your car and to your phone over Bluetooth, USB-C, and there's also a 3.5mm connection for an auxiliary port. At only $100, this has been an incredible upgrade to my driving experience, and since we're talking about niche use cases, I think it would work crazy well as a media console, even at your computer desk.
All right, this item is just a mouse. It's a very simple wireless mouse. Logitech makes it. It's an MX Anywhere mouse, and it is just everything that I need it to be. It is extremely comfortable and ergonomic, even though it's so small. The niche part of this is that it's not a normal size mouse like most people would have. This could slide into my pocket. I keep it in my backpack most of the time. It is easy to use at a coffee shop, on a table, when you have very limited space, but when you need that extra functionality of a mouse too. You can remap almost every button on here. The scroll wheel is ratcheting or free spin, and it's just an extremely high quality build, and it's everything you need. You can get this mouse anywhere from $40 to $80. I personally just got it off of eBay secondhand. I'm a huge fan of buying tech secondhand if you can. However, our link will be to Amazon. All right, this item is not really an item at all. The niche nature of this is that everyone knows about it. Most people don't have it, and it's a password manager. I have personally been using password managers for probably 10 plus years, and I love them. It's a great way to increase your security. It's not a one-stop shop, but it really helps with having complex passwords that you don't have to remember, and they're all stored in one place. Some of these password managers, like mine, have features like spoofing emails. So if I'm ever signing up for a random website that has to have my credentials or I need to make an account on, I'll create a spoof email, which then will forward all of the emails to my real email. And then if I don't ever want it, I can just deactivate it. And then they don't actually ever have my data. That's one of my favorite features of the one that I use, which is Proton Pass. I highly recommend that most people get password managers. The one I personally use is around $150 a year, and that's for a family plan, however, and for other services that come along with that.
The last item on our list is actually an item that stands on my list of the top 5 tech items I have ever owned. A video we might make someday. This is the Nvidia Shield TV. It is a streaming box, and it is actually one of the most powerful streaming devices ever made. What's even crazier is that the Nvidia Shield TV that I have right here, that I use all the time in my home theater, is actually the 2017 version. This device continues to have faster performance than any streaming device I've ever used. The UI is quick and snappy. It will handle 4K, HDR, Dolby Atmos, anything you throw at it. Similar to an Apple TV, this will cost you around $200, but I still can't recommend it highly enough. I've used it constantly for 7 years, and it hasn't slowed down one bit.
If you have any favorite niche items, let us know down in the comments below.
And if you liked any of the items we mentioned in this video, we have links to those in the description. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.